Okay, let's go ahead and get started on this there, folks. Let's see, let me make sure that my volume is up. Yep, okay. Welcome back to another, well, Terraria stream. I'm your host, Transfer Jim, and we are not playing Calamity. So, just to, you know, just to say nope, nope, and nope. So, we are just playing some regular, straight, vanilla, even though technically I'm using the Tmod loader because, later on tonight we will be playing Calamity with Blackheart. But for right now, we're just going to be doing, standard, vanilla, um, Terraria for the most part. So, um, today, we've pretty much, well, I mean, not completely isolated the corruption, but we're close to it. Um, so, um, so next part of this is to see about um, considering like building another um, elevator down, and clearing out the background so the corruption doesn't spread once hard mode kicks in. I have not activated hard mode yet. I know how to activate hard mode, so you don't have to worry about that. Um, One of my main concerns right at this moment in time, though, is the fact that I do not have great weapons. So, um, I haven't considered going into um, I haven't considered going into the dungeon because of, the uh, I'm concerned that I won't be able to take out even that boss there because I don't feel like I have like the best weapon either. So we're gonna be kind of focused on that a little bit as well. So and I need to switch this over to Terraria anyway on YouTube. Hey there, Psycho. How's it going? Welcome to the stream. How's your day been? Let me go ahead and get the game description set up here. Or, switch the category anyway, because it's no longer science and technology. Let me get it off of that. It is now gaming, and we are now in Terraria. Let me update that real quick. There we go. Saved. Yay. Okay, so awesome. We are good there. Awesome. I'm doing good. I'm doing good. All things considered, you know, could be worse, could be better, but right now we're okay. So, okay. So let's go ahead and get into the single player here. So, um, now it is October, so they're doing the whole Halloween theme. So there's going to be a lot of pumpkins and stuff like that around. Kind of happy that I did a lot of work on building up a little bit of a tree farm last week, so we got that. Now I can, if I really want to, go through this cave and knock out the background and to get down to the bottom here so that the corruption doesn't spread at least too far on that. Um, but for the most part, I'll probably be considering doing an actual elevator down. So potentially, that's the thought line. So can we play together? I still appreciate the question. Just to give you a heads up, no offense to you, but I had players jump into my single player before, and they bring in like post Moon Lord equipment when I haven't even passed hard mode yet, and they they run off and do their own thing, killing bosses, you know, doing who knows what to the environment, to the area and stuff like that. And so, since that happened, I have a really, unfortunately, I have a really strong kind of criteria for anybody new, at least to the channel and to joining me on single player. So um, so it's like I'd prefer getting to know you first, before doing anything multiplayer wise. No offense to you. It just I've had people kind of screw it up for you. So um, if you want to, I do have in the multiplayer with Blackheart, and that that myself has a little bit more flexibility because I'm already kind of in a multiplayer and I'm with Blackheart, but know that if you're not like with us like all the time, then we will kick you from the multiplayer. So um, so yeah. For the most part, I just kind of stick with single player while I wait for him to kind of get himself kind of set up. So which shouldn't take too long. Normally he takes about an hour, hour and a half, and so normally I don't really spend too much time playing the single player, like about an hour, so it's really not that worth it. Um, so if you're patient enough for that, stick around, and um, I'll ask him if you want, but you're gonna have to be ready to be, do you have um, the right application, the Tmod loader, so that you can load up Calamity yourself. That's the first thing that you should check out. If you're still working on vanilla Terraria, um, then hmm, then it might be a little difficult for you because we've already, Blackheart and I have already kind of beaten you know, beating pretty much all the bosses in the vanilla. We're stepping up a little bit in the difficulty with Calamity. So, um, if you're still kind of new to the game overall, then um, like if you haven't beaten the game before, then I would almost suggest that like maybe I can join on your game at some point, maybe. But for the most part, probably be a good idea for, well, like I don't want to spoil anything for any new players. That's the one thing that I don't like doing. I don't like, I will help a new player out, you know, if it comes down to it. Like I helped out Blackheart when he was kind of struggling with Terraria. Um, but um, I don't necessarily want to spoil anyone on it either. Hence the reason why, I had you know, the people that come on in with, post Moon Lord, you know, on like it was my very first playthrough for Terraria, before. And here they come in with like post Moon Lord equipment, like everything decked out, and they're like, "Oh yeah, I don't have anything on me," and they're like, here they come in with like all the equipment, like, "Okay, yeah, you just lied to me, and because you just lied to me, you pretty much, you know, you're basically screwing it over for everybody else." So it sucks along those lines. When someone screws up a good thing for everybody else, believe me. So, but hopefully you understand that. You know, I don't want, I don't necessarily want to say no, but I've been screwed over before because of it in the past. So, oop, have a little bit of lag there. What's going on there? Okay. So, okay there, Psycho. You have yourself a good night. Sleep well. Um, Feel free to check out the playlist for other videos if you're interested. But um, hopefully, I'll see you next time. Sleep well. Have good dreams. Okay, so what I'm thinking about doing right now is building a elevator here. Because if I get it anywhere closer, then I start hitting the corruption, and I don't necessarily want to do that. And again, I'm kind of already hitting the corruption a little bit already, so that's not exactly ideal. So maybe I should back up a little bit more. So, hmm. Okay. Let's see. Okay. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put a bridge across here. Oh, shit. Hold on now. I wanted to build a bridge across here. Okay. There we go. Okay, now, basically just drop dynamite straight down. Nope, right there. And we're we're just gonna keep on. Okay. Okay. I'm seeing a little bit of a change there. Yep, there it is. Okay, so let's. Okay. Okay. There we go. Okay, let me just put one right here. I don't need to have it exactly right there, so. Okay. This isn't exactly ideal. Hmm. There we go. There we go. And now, let's see, let's go ahead and head on up. Get right here, and then we'll just kind of drop down, and we'll then put, you know, torches at these particular spots here. I kind of wish that I had a little bit of a better position. Oh, feels like I'm kind of slightly going to the right. Maybe it's just my eyes kind of playing trick on me. Hmm. Okay. I saw the fact that there was a lot of water at that last dynamite. I'm gonna see what we're dealing with here. those. Let's go ahead and get on top of the light again. Okay, and then let's see. Well, that didn't really work very well. Okay. Okay. Okay, just do this. Now this might be like a pretty good one, good like elevator for the most part because there's quite a lot of like water spots around that I could probably use to um, um, get through the lava area. So, matter of fact, I could probably do, um, I could probably try to, uh, um, just, release the rest of the water, you know, for, um, for down below a little bit more. Problem is that, you know, like what happens if I get to a spot where it just kind of flows down into like another cave that, might not necessarily work very well. So, I don't know. We'll have to figure that out when we get down to it, but for now, let me just go ahead and see what we are making right at this moment in time. Okay, let's go ahead and get some lights going here. This right wall a little bit is a little concerning. I'm not sure I can really do much about it. Other than try to dig out a little bit of it, but I mean I can probably do this. And then we'll just throw dynamite down in here. There we go. Yeah, that cleared that up pretty well. There we go. And let's see. Don't really want to waste the dynamite there, but at the same time, it's going to be breaking the background as well. So it's like, you know. Couple random torches, which is interesting. I don't. Apparently had some water spill down here for some reason. Although, where exactly it came from, I don't really know. Maybe maybe the pool that was like right here kind of flowed down here and broke the torches. Okay, that makes sense. Okay. Okay. Alright, well, that's the last dynamite. You know, I really don't like the water flowing here. So... there we go. Just let it flow on down. Okay, so... there's that. And there we go. Now, grab all this. Yep. Okay. I'll need some more dynamite if I want to make this a full elevator all the way down. But obviously, we're going to be cutting through the rail line, the minecart track there. But not much we can really do about that. So yeah, looks like I'm probably gonna need to go back and purchase some more dynamite. So let's go on and do that. So first off, we'll go and drop everything off. Okay. That. active stone block. We'll put those in the blocks as well. We'll hold on to the wood for the time being, and then we'll throw these two in the consumables. There we go. And that is about it. Let me go ahead and I have an arrows chest. Yeah, arrows and ammo. So, oop, didn't mean to throw that for some reason. That was weird. Okay, oh, looks like okay, Blackheart is setting up right at this moment in time, so he'll be ready in just a couple seconds. Not a long video today, but then again, these are probably going to be shorter anyway as we move forward, because normally, you know, in past when I started off these videos, it'd be like about an hour and a half before he's ready. Now it's going to be typically about a half hour. So because we've kind of changed the schedule around a little bit. So I'm gonna go ahead and stop the video here at this point. You know, saying that if he's saying that he's getting himself ready, then well, um, good for me to kind of call it at this point instead of getting myself um, instead of like getting myself in a really difficult situation or something along those lines. Um, so yeah, okay. So that's gonna be it for this video. I want to thank you all for joining me. I want to thank you, Psycho, for stopping on by and chatting with me. Again, sorry for saying no, but like I said, I've had unfortunately some bad apples that kind of ruined it for a lot of people. So this is only a single player playthrough. But we're going to be starting up Calamity in just a minute or two. If you're still with me in the chat, stay right there. But I'm going to go ahead and stop the video for this single player right now.